Launch. You're still unauthorized? Really? Authorized consumers, also the selected, do not have privilege to change authorization. A player is authorized to be consumers. Those selected will have access to the functionalities of the current object. Can you still not access it? Oh, good night, Entrance for the Wild. I'll be going on a tea break in just a moment. Oh, I really hope a wolf takes you out. Oh, wow. Look at all the vitamins in this. My God, Sheelab. Thank you so much. And topped porridge, carbs and vitamins. A thick gruel of boiled grains with a dash of fruity flavour. Root campfire salad, a myriad of plants that make a healthy and odd blend. And fern campfire salad, super vitamins, a myriad of plants that make a healthy and odd blend. Okay, thank you so much. That's going to be super useful. Alright, not bad at all. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put down the small one. Let's pop this somewhere like... even pop it there. That way I can pull a couple of little bits and bobs out. Oop. Let's get more of this building done. So all going to be softwood for now. So it's not the highest quality of the woods. So we're not going to be getting any kind of bonus because of that. But still, it should be enough. Right now, my only real objective is to have walls. Do we want another door on this side, or... you know what? No, I think we're just going to have a little window. Yep. In fact, I could make it a little bit more asymmetrical by doing that. Well, I know you love asymmetry, chat. Perfect. Let's have a look. So, chat, as someone seeing Eco for the first time, what is this game's thing? As in, looks like another survival craft and multiplayer sandbox, but this one is different because X. Yeah, the world is ending. That's the main thing. A meteor is crashing in 30 real-life days. You need to stop it without destroying the ecology of the world in the process. And it does care quite a lot about that ecology. From overhunting animals, creating monocultures of plants, the obvious things like pollution from like mining tailings. The thing is, you need some of the stuff that will inherently cause pollution. You can't mine without some degree of ecological damage. You've just got to balance it. If you hunt a single species too much, you're going to throw off the balance. It is tracking this kind of information. If I bring up the world layers, there's also like governments and stuff. In fact, you know what? I was saying how we were going to have a look. So here's all of the different plots that people have set up. This is ours. This is She Labs. And you can sort of see the buildings that people are creating, or the stockpiles, as they're deforming the terrain. Binary Cali over there. We've got quite a few people set around here, but this is quite a lush plain, so it makes sense. Got at least one person set up, 2 people, 3 people in the equatorial belt. Couple more places set up along the line there. Demon Works over there, high up in the mountains, to be fair. Very high up in the mountains, actually. And a couple more. Not too many over on this side, despite the lush freshwater opportunities, because there's going to be different types of fishing over there, definitely. Then up to the north, we've got the kind of like cold bog. It looks like no. Oh no, one person is set up on this island. Lord Dinokin is set up there. Nice. And then over here in the jungle with the wending river, we're starting to see more and more people there. Oh, someone is on a boat. Hoshi. Hoshi's got a little boat down there. Nice. That was an amazing avatar, I must say. We're definitely going to have easy trading for the port. Like if we set up port cities around there. But there we are. That's the setup currently. But yeah, you can have individual governments, like groups can come together to create a city, and that city will be governed. And different governments can set up laws that are voted on, and you've got an enormous amount of control over that. It's actually really, really involved. But for example, world layers. Let's bring up environmental data. We can have a look at biomes, and it'll show us the different type of biomes. We've got boreal forest, cold forest, so on and so forth. If you want to look at animals, you can have a look at invertebrates. So you can see a couple of invertebrates. Interesting. It looks like invertebrates exist only where we don't, is what I'm reading from that. Terrestrial animals, population, habitability. So I can see where, let's say bisons. Where is habitable for bisons? These areas, especially this one. But what about the populations of bisons? Let's have a look at those. Currently, there's not really any data for that yet, I guess. Otherwise, they would have updated it already. So we're not aware of populations for them yet. Aquatic animals, populations, habitability. So we can see where alligators could inhabit. Have a look at like nutrients. So nitrogen, phosphorus. Oh, loads of phosphorus on the map. Potassium. Is nitrogen updated? There we go. Probably just took a while. Plant groups. You can see the different types of plants, shrubs, trees, so on and so forth. It looks like it takes a while for the map to update, so... population, if we look down here, we can see the air pollution being produced. No one's really at the point where we're going to be doing that, because you all start basically just basic survival. And then you build up to it. Like you unveil technologies through research. A huge gimmick in this is the level of collaboration that's required to reach the end goal of stopping the meteor. There's a meteor revolving around the planet. I think you can sometimes see it on the map. Let me see if it's in the sky currently. It's presently revolving basically in that direction. I'm not seeing it right now though, sadly. Otherwise I would show it out to you. Let me zoom in a little bit. No. It slowly gets closer and closer over a 30-day span, and then eventually rains down on the planet and causes an almost unsurvivable ecological disaster. Destroys vast portions of the planet directly from the impact, but then wipes out the ecology of most of the planet from the secondary damage that it causes. It is possible to survive it though, but it's incredibly hard. Like you can do things like build up seed vaults and things like that, because you are going to need to reseed the world afterwards. But as far as animals, most animal life will be gone. But outside of that, so you can have a look at debris. We can already see that people are littering. So, oh, it looks like I've got a bit of litter over there. I'm littering, apparently. I'm going to have to go down there and see what that is. So that's probably like just stuff that's fallen that while people were lumbering that they failed to spot and clean up. Ground pollution, we're not going to have any of that. Player activity, we can see a lot of player activity on the map. Player trampled. Now, again, this matters because it isn't just simulating the macro scale life. Okay, Sheilab. But you've also got the small things like rodents and stuff like that, and that simulated that predators are eating that sort of stuff. Where we are trampling, that stuff doesn't survive. Or it gets thinned out a lot more, or just moves away. So that will affect what's going on there. So it is an important one to be watching. Height, occupied canopies, salt water spread, shrub, blah, blah, blah. So there's lots of stuff going on. We'll pop it back to property. There's an awful lot of stuff going on. Show overlay on main view. We don't need that. Is the asteroid up there at the moment? No, I don't see it. Hey, Tubman. Bye, Tubman. Alright. But yeah, there's an awful lot to this game. An awful lot. Roof cubes. I think we're going to need roof sides. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. I want to bring that down to there. This is going to be a super simple roof. Nothing fancy this time, unfortunately. I'm just going to bring the roof up to that point and then fill it out. At this point, I just kind of need to get through the tutorial so that I can start gaining skills. There we go. Right. I'm almost done with a functional house. The game simulates a lot of other things, so a couple of the other things that I can point out is like your balance of your food matters, so carbs, protein, fat, and vitamins. The better balanced your diet with those 4 major food groups, the more experience you gain. And also, the greater the variety of food, the more experience you gain. Also, the tastiness, because your character will randomly like some foods and dislike others. And by eating foods that you find more tasty, you will get more out of your food. And that will all... yeah, no, I'm going to go on a tea break in just a second. I was just going to set up a work order. That will all contribute to the amount... the nutrition multiplier that you get. The quality of your diet increases your nutrition multiplier, which raises... it raises your experience faster. But also your houses. This is one of those games where there is a reason to build a bathroom and to appoint it well. The better quality your house, the more comfortable it is to live in, the faster your experience gains. And your experience ticks over passively over time. And so you want to get the most bang for buck out of the time that you're... while you're offline or online. And you want to get that experience. That's going to be super important. So as people take on roles that build cosmetic things, it's not all about just function in this. You want that stonemason who's making the nice statues. And you want to put them into your rooms. And it affects the housing value, yeah, as well. Have people tried out face tracking with the cams yet? Is it effective? Well, I'm seeing people emoting with their cameras. There is face tracking. There's no point in me turning it on because my face is behind my microphone. So it wouldn't have anything to track. It would see my eyes, and that's it. I could stare piercingly at you. However, I have seen other people coming up to me and like their characters just spontaneously smile or frown, and it's like, oh, okay. I wonder if they're using face tracking. Yeah, I love how the food has an effect on your experience. I like games when they give a reason to do that sort of thing. Is my campfire still cooking things? Oh, yes. So it is. Okay. Right. All right. I'm going to go on tea break now, though, peeps. So, enjoy the view. Lady Sheelab's logged off, though, actually. Let me find a different view. Can I spy on someone else? I can. Right, we will spy down there. Spy. What are the odds that I get eaten by a wolf while on tea break? Well, although I'm sure some of you will be dismayed by this knowledge, you can't actually be eaten by wolves. Not a thing that occurs. Instead, what happens is that... See, I kind of want to leave these trees rather than chop them all down. I could chop those down, but... I'd rather take out younger trees rather than these old trees, but... I need the wood right now. But later on, maybe we'll be able to start focusing on that. But when animals attack you, they attack your nutrition. Don't worry, Aavak. Our aim is improving. We won't miss next time. I see. Oh, remind me, chat. I need to... Come on. There we go. I need to go and check for the... drop wood. Broken it? Okay. Can I not? It's like the game has stopped existing. Hey, I've joined the... I don't understand... Oh, my lord. Has this... Is everything going to decide that it just doesn't exist? Oh, there we go. That now apparently exists. This, though, not sure that one exists. Alright. So I did just kill a buck, and the thing just occurred to me. I don't know how to turn it into edible food. Your campfire. If you know someone who's got campfire cooking, they'll turn it into much better food than you will. But if you don't, then if you just go to your campfire, you can turn a carcass into charred meat and some fat. This is Um, so much more of a buggy experience than it has been in the past. So much more buggy than it has been in the past. It's kind of wild. Hello, Ellen Shizen here. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Dapperlings, you know what to do. Get out the nice robes for the raiders. They've just come in off the cyber seas. It's probably stormy out there. Might be cold. And smelling slightly of fish. There we go. We are checking out the new... Well, I say new, but we're checking out the... Oh, no, I'm just placing them everywhere. Update for Eco. The pickup icon wasn't showing up, so I was just kicking the carcass back to my log cabin. I see. Time to raid and scoot. Okay, Energized Nerd, you take care, mate. Let's get a shout out for Energized Nerd. There we go. Thank you for dropping by, buddy. I will do my best to take care of your raiders. Can I just not... Maybe I just can't place anything in there anymore. Can I... There we go. Can I now place stuff in there? Nope. Is it full? Nope. Things are just a bit wonky over here, it seems. But yeah, the server is less bug-free than I would like to be able to report. Okay. We need to go back and grab some food. It's 2 a.m. for me, so I can't stay long. But we've just got our 3rd season up for update 10. It's been a nice, buggy, beautiful adventure so far. This is so much more buggy than the last time I played. Like, it's kind of throwing me for a loop, if I'm honest. I'm just gobbling all of that down when I could be gobbling down these amazing meals that Sheila made for me. Look at that. Delicious. I'm loving the updates, though. Like, the graphical updates are wild. Ooh, also a hair. Thank you very much, Wolf. However, yeah, some of the bugs are a little bit jarring. It has been noticed that trading is completely balked on the server. Well, for some people, not for everyone. But as a general rule, trading is balked. And of course, then you've got just random things like I can't seem to interact with the cart for some reason, or I can't put things in the cart. The cart doesn't seem to exist for me right now. And yet, if I do this, it exists. Ooh, maybe if I move it. Tunk, does it now? Oh, it exists suddenly. Haha! We have found the secret key, chat. But this tree probably still doesn't exist for me. I chopped it down, but... Oh, no, it exists again. Oh, happy... Oh, it existed very briefly. There we go. I found the secret pixel. Ah... Little by little, we are discovering the rules of the game. But yeah, things are a little bit all over the place. I'm sure you've been struggling with that as well. But the graphics are amazing. I don't know what they've done, though, with with the update. We were kind of laughing about some of the problems, like the trading. That just seems like such a big part of the game that how could that be so bugged that as to legitimately be unusable? Wouldn't they have noticed that? It's kind of a big deal to lose out on the ability to trade. It might be server latency, but it's a bit of a weird one because like the server's on 150 up, 150 down in Norway, so it's right next to me. I mean, that would make sense for some of our American friendos, but it's very close to where I am. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue at all. But they do have a hotfix being worked on for the the trading. That is very good news, because legitimately that's such a huge part of the game to lose. There we go. And I know I'm pulling a wheelbarrow as if I'm pulling a cart. It's fine. No, come on. Ah. That wolf is moving around a tree like they're Spider-Man. This is my house, wolf. What are you doing in there? My lord. Alright, let's get everything across. We've just started the server, so it's very early on for us at the moment, but we've got great plans. Whether any of those plans come to fruition, that's another matter entirely. Yeah, I with such an extensive rewrite, it does make sense that there would be some pretty hefty bugs, though some of them, it's like, it's kind of one of those funny things. It isn't going to be a problem. I'm sure they're going to fix it super fast, but it's like, how did you not notice that one? You know? It's like trading. How was that not noticed? The wolf is defying physics, as you do. It thinks it's a goat. I mean, okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, the randomly, like earlier on, I had to just restart the server because my cursor was stuck on the screen weirdly. Also, just randomly trees won't be chopped. It'll be giving me the animation, but it'll stop giving me the sound. But for all intents and purposes, it looks like I'm chopping the tree. And sometimes I am, but then sometimes I'm not. It all depends on whether I'm losing calories per chop. There's just little buggy things here and there. But I'm sure they'll get it all ironed out in time. We need this to be about there. Not a very inspired house build, I do realize, but right now I just want to finish the tutorial so I can start gaining experience. I now have a pet wolf, yeah, pretty much. This is why I tend to wait a week after a big update is launched to play a game again, just to see 1 week's worth of... You know what, that's not a bad policy to have, frankly. That really isn't a bad policy to have. Also, hello future me! Hope this gets into a video. It says, Black Lily a Dragoness. Well, at this point, it will be in a future video, so there you go. The bow and fishing rod bug was irritating. Oh, what was the bow bug, Velociraptors of Skyrim? I used the bow earlier and I didn't have any problem with it. You can skip the tutorial if it's bothering you. If you have... Oh, yeah, I know, I can skip it. I was actually saying that to Sheila just now. I'm just being stubborn. It's entirely me. Don't confuse that for a complaint against the game. This is entirely me. Now, I may fill in that window, actually. Yeah, I think I will. A little spider. That spider crawling over these logs kind of gives me strong grounded vibes. Very strong grounded vibes. I'm not in Norway at the moment, no. I was in Norway recently, though. Yoon says, I usually like to make the time limit 60 to 90 days when playing with friends. Makes the build-up more enjoyable. So, does that affect your skill gain? Oh, Rigel says it's raining. Well, it's clearly not raining here, but if we zoom out a bit. Rainfall. Show me where it's raining particularly hard. It's raining very hard over there. I mean, this probably is more of a show of where it's like the average rainfall rather than where it's actually raining right now. You just tweak the skill gain lower to account for the longer asteroid time. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But considering we're probably going to have a lot of players on the server, as we usually do, having a 60-day build-up just doesn't seem like it makes much sense. We would blast through the content. So, I mean, it isn't entirely unappealing to have a server without the asteroid, just for the kind of economic and the kind of societal simulation, but outside of that. Oh, the red targeting arrow wouldn't show up, I see. Zapped Guy, thank you very much for the 12 months, a full year. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. Incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Almost done. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 12 tiles, and then this is technically complete. Let's go in a different direction this time. Though I suspect going over here is probably not going to be the best place to go looking for logs. Oh, there's a tree there. I was going to say that there's likely not going to be any trees left down here. This one looks very much like someone forgot to come back for it. Yep. This one may end up falling down, but... yeah, if people aren't on too often, that would make sense. But from experience, the dapperlings will be on here a lot. We quite often get rid of the asteroid. Though I've only played in one large dappling multiplayer endeavor on this, but we've had servers from time to time pop up, and generally speaking, the asteroid is dealt with quite quickly. So we've got this on high collaboration settings, and honestly, might want to try and take it even further. I'm too hungry, really. Scoundrels. Let's go back and grab some food then. Oh, if the line doesn't show up, the server doesn't recognize you trying to shoot the boat. Right, okay. That's very unfortunate then, yeah. Right, I would like loads more vitamins. Uh, I need a... Can't keep it more fat. Vitamins again, I think. There you go. I'm slowly restoring my food balance. It's a slow going process, but we're getting there. Yep. I may only be able to get this part of the way there. Unfortunately. All chance, so I can weave it through these bits. Again, it's stuck on. Is it you? Can't be. Get this with the machete, perhaps? I'm not having any luck with the machete. There are very few things that I can actually cut with the machete for some reason. Oh, it was the little tree. Yep. Right. Let's go ahead and set up a bunch more hewn logs. Technically only need 12 more, so I suppose I should just do that. But beyond that, I've got 1, 2 windows, 1, 2, 3, another 2. Just do that. And then I'm going to want a hewn log door. And that's it. We've got our house at that point. Perfect. My server is currently suffering from the great famine of vitamins and carbs. There's no raw food anywhere anymore. We have to wait for the farmers to catch up. Oh no. Oh dear. How many players are on your server that you've gone through it that quickly? Like locusts. All raw food is gone. Have fun, 005. You know what? I would actually say that wolf is a bit on the small side. Wolves are huge. How big is it compared to me? Oh, actually, no. My perception was a little bit off based on my character's position. Someone was just saying something to me. So, Rigel, I'll take 20 wood off you. If you don't fancy moving it across the ocean, by all means. Certainly wouldn't say no. Oh, my hammer. Damn it. Also. It probably still could be a bit bigger, to be perfectly honest, yeah. It is still a little bit on the small side for a wolf. Wolves are gigantic creatures. They are really huge. Room complete. View your house and furniture quality here. No bonus. Add furniture to your rooms to gain additional experience from it. Multiple rooms with different types of furniture, and each one will give you a bonus. Higher tier housing materials will increase your experience rate. You can renovate your house or build new rooms as they become available. Advanced crafting stations will require rooms made from advanced materials. You'll need to create villages and cities to build all of the types of rooms you need. Right, there we go. Choose a speciality. Choose a profession and speciality, and later you may trade the fruits of your labor with your fellow citizens. Okay, so yeah, all of the work that, like the last 4 hours, didn't count. Much sad. You will gain experience over time even when logged off. Experience gained is based on your diet and your housing. But I feel like having all of these show up is kind of useful, especially for anyone who's watching this and the first experience they have of Eco. Each level up you gain a star to learn a discovered speciality. Leveling specialities gives you bonuses and level up through use. You can discover new specialities and unlock new recipes by reading skill scrolls. There we go. Well, there's a couple more things for me to do. I want to make some windows. So, tonk. Got a few more that should be being made. Also, let's take our speciality then. Choose a speciality. Specializations are grouped into professions. Inspect a profession by mousing over its specialities. Okay. Will you let me do that, though? Cutting edge, cooking. There we are, hunting. Hunting and butchery. Hunter professions. Hunting animals provides a great source of nutritious food, and their skins can be used in a variety of crafting. Hunting speciality. Hunt animals for skin and meat. Levels up by successfully hunting. So self-improvement is also here. All citizens are survivalists in the world of Eco. How can you save the world if you can't save yourself? Self-improvement increases both the amount of weight citizens can carry and their stomach capacity. It also decreases the calories expended when using hammers and shovels. Experience is gained when leveling up other specialities. Speaking about other specialities, it appears that we have some guests. Dapperlings, once again, you know what to do. Smother them in robes. No. Don't delicately put them over their shoulders. No, it needs to be a robe avalanche. Okay, we want them to be mid-battle cry when they're just silenced by the roar, the thunderous roar of the robe just spilling down from the mountain, just washing over them until all that's left is just this pristine snowscape. Hey, it's Alex. How you doing, mate? That's better. That's what we like to see. Nary a sword in sight. Well done. I'm very proud of you. It's almost makes up for the fact that you used the coffee emote more than the tea emote. Hey, Eroticog, how you doing, mate? And it's Alex. Thank you so much for the raid. Co-stream. How was your us boat? Because it's not a you boat, it's an us boat. A we boat, if you want, but you know, we boat has the word we in it, and that's probably already happening enough in the you. So we'll just call it an us boat, as it's slightly less smelly connotations. I hope that you did well and didn't get exploded too harshly. We are checking out the new Eco update. It is going quite well. This is a community service, so if any of you have Eco, you're more than welcome to jump on. Details are in the Dapper Discord server, so you can type ! Discord, do you get a link there? Italic spam. I mean, that was quite often eaten on long naval voyages, and I can only assume this also counts for U-boats. So yes, that makes sense. I think if you banned the word tea in chat, you'd see the emote usage go up. You know what, Perry Abscess? You're probably right.